Hi guys, this is WEIVE here. We are here in my home studio today for the behind the production of Just an Idea. Whoa! Just an Idea is my very first single, and there's a lot more upcoming singles like in the upcoming few months, so stay tuned for that. But today we're gonna go through how I managed to produce my very first single, what I needed to know, and what was the process of writing this entire song. So without further ado, let's get started.
What if I just lost control? Need to peck on your lips, play it off. Oh, it's an accident. It's just an idea. It's just an idea.
So this song came about in a spark of inspiration. You know, it is very difficult to really come up with a very good song without any sort of inspiration. So obviously this one had a very huge source of inspiration, and I was listening to Bad Idea by Selena Gomez, and this bass line was so good. You know, it was so full, it sounded so full to the ears, and I thought, why not replicate its production somehow, like make a similar song to it somehow. That's how I got started on this entire production. I think usually songs are very difficult to write. Very good songs are very difficult to write. I think people underestimate how hard it can be to really write a song that's very popular, especially the ones that are in the Billboard Top 100, you know. Songs of like Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo. You may think that it's overplayed, overrated, but these songs are really difficult to write, and there's a reason why they got popular also. Good songs tend to be, for me, because I'm a self-producer and a singer, like a self-songwriter, the song is usually good if I'm able to make the instrumental and write the lyrics out together and write the melody together, all in one. So usually I would write the verse first and then go on to the very first chorus. And that's where I usually stop making the production first. I write out the lyrics, I write the instrumental and see how it flows. And if everything flows really well, I think we got hit. I think this is what happened with this very song here. So how I first constructed the song is basically from the bass line first, because the bass line is really the most prominent one on That Idea by Selena Gomez. So I tried to replicate something that's about similar. So here is the bass line. So with the bass line, I thought that was a very addictive rhythmic bass line to try, and it's usually repeated, but I thought that, you know, throughout the chorus and after the verses it might get a little bit boring, so I decided to switch it up a little in the second verse. So the second verse, the bass line was sounding like this. When I finished the bass line, I thought of creating a very stripped back song. So with a stripped back song, it's mostly gonna be filled with more percussion and drums rather than synths and everything. So for this song, I decided to do a lot of percussion. So I added tons of percussion, and this is how it sounded like. Then as we move on to the chorus, there is a lot more percussion that I added. So after the bass line and the percussion was done, it was just left with whatever I could fill. Of course, the song needed its chords. I found the samples of guitar strums and decided to add it to the song. I've added a few little synths here that's very quiet sounding, so that, you know, it doesn't sound very boring, and it has some sort of melodic foundation to it at least. So after that, all of the instrumental is mostly done. I usually like to have a lot of very random stuff. I think Jack Antonoff really likes this kind of like weird production style where he just experiments with whatever things that he has. He has like tapes and everything, so he can like play around with it and make the vocals sound weird or makes random FX sounds. It fit quite well into the song. I think that the hardest part about such a vocal focused song is how can I make this song interesting. Because of how stripped back this instrumental is, the song really needed to let the vocal shine. I put a lot of energy and effort into the recording the vocals, especially the background vocals, all the harmonies and every single ad-lib and harmonies I've created. That is actually a lot. Not only that, you have to decide what ad-lib fits the best, they also must blend in with the instrumental. Also feel like the audience is receiving something new and not just like a repetition of all the vocal riffs, all the vocal runs or like ad-libs that I've recorded throughout the song. I think that was the hardest part about this song, is literally the vocal production.
No reason to hide anymore. Look outside, spark right now, buzz into flames. Oasis, ay, 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 ay.
I think the inspiration for the lyrics is I wanted this song to be very cheeky because the production is very stripped back. So there is a lot more emphasis on the lyrics because people are listening to the voice. Yeah, this voice will definitely shine throughout the entire song. So obviously the lyrics are written from my own personal experience, definitely. So there's random weird words that you wouldn't think that you will find there, like the word acai or whatever. I try to make the lyrics as creepy in the way that a little bit undisturbing in the sense. It's like a lot of TMI, you know. So that was basically how I wrote the lyrics for the song. My favorite part of the song would definitely have to be the chorus, I feel, honestly. The chorus is so cheeky and fun. I feel like a lot of my other songs in the upcoming releases, right, it's not as cheeky as this, it's not as flirtatious as what I've written in this song. So this song is very different for me and it's a hit to me. So yeah. And the bridge is really fun. I didn't know what to do for the bridge at first, so I was just experimenting with a few ideas and I decided it is a simple song. Let's not make it more complex, you know, the bridge doesn't have to be very complex. And so I decided to just twist the rhythm of how I sang just an idea.
Just an idea.
Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, the production and the breakdown of the song, if you'd like to see more, do remember to like, subscribe and comment and share this with anyone you know and continue to stream the song. See you in the next few upcoming songs and goodbye. Bye bye.